Welcome everybody to our January update for 2025. We're recording this on January 22nd. I'm in Florida, as you can see, and you guys are in Manitic right now, and I understand it's pretty cold. So I could tell you yesterday we had snow in Florida, northern Florida. It was a blizzard in Tallahassee, blizzard in Pensacola. Not sure if Jacksonville got it, but all along that I-10 corridor, it's been freezing cold here, even in Tampa. Like today is in the high 40s, low 50s, driving rain. Haven't been able to play golf since last Thursday, but as we say in Florida, if you're worried about the weather, wait a few days, and certainly by Sunday, everything will be back to normal. So that's good news. How are you guys doing? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
Happy New
John.
Year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing great, thanks. Like you said, you might be getting a little bit of snow. We're in the middle of a polar vortex, so anyone who is still up in Canada, still local, they know they're going through. We're going through quite a bit of cold weather. It was minus 18 this morning when I was getting ready. Windshield even colder. So we're in the heart of winter right now. That's for sure.
Yeah, that is cold. Yeah, it puts my my pitiable situation in perspective, that's for sure. But nobody's listening to me right now. Hey guys, listen, I got to tell you, last we left, my fantasy football team was going into the playoffs, first round of the playoffs, and bad luck, terrible, terrible luck. One of my players went down. I lost points. I lost by 1 point in the first round of the playoffs. So I'm out of the championship series, but I still can get money if I finish third. So the following week, playing for third place, bad luck. Another of my players went down. I lost by 2 points on that one. So I got nothing. It reminds me of my team that I hope for. They get to the playoffs, they do nothing. They're called the Miami Dolphins. This year they didn't even make the playoffs. They can't win the big game, right? So that was kind of my fantasy team. And Buffalo, though, has advanced to the final. I hope they go all the way to the Super Bowl, Cam. I know you're a big Buffalo fan. How do you feel about that?
John, all the best next year with your team, first of all. But yeah, someone's got to knock out the Chiefs. I know we've got lots of cover today, but I'll say, as always, go Bills.
Good for you. Okay, so let's start off with some big. Oh, let's see what kind of news are we going to start off with today? Updates on the golf league. Let's do that first, Tyler. Where
Absolutely. Hey, John, you know what? This year it's great. Our league is thriving. We have, I don't know if you know, so we have almost 50% more participation this year. Last year we had about 22 golfers. This year we're over 30 golfers, so I think 32, 33 golfers in the leagues. We have an 8-week season. We have a 16-week season. We're already into week 6. So this week, all our players are playing Liberty National, an amazing golf course. We're getting tons of comments on that. But a few of the other courses everyone's played. So we've played Pinehurst #2 so far. We played St. George's, Cape Wickham, the Grove, and Firestone. So all these courses have been tremendous. Some certainly harder than others. So, we always love hearing the feedback after every round. Right now, we have two amazing leaders. Leading our 16-week season, we have Trevor Luty. He's doing extremely well. He's been taking some lessons, so he's right in fine form right now. And in our 8-week season, we have Steve Jewer, who's been doing very well. Now, they're leading, but it's a tight race. Everyone else in the league is so close to them, so we still got lots of time left for anyone who still wants to even join the league or start playing a few more rounds. It's amazing, John. We were having so much fun with the league this year.
Speaking of simulated golf, I was in a friend of mine a friend of mine from Virginia. You saw him on a video earlier this year. He's down here in Florida. We went down to the PGA Superstore, and at the beginning they had this display about Juniper Golf Series, Juniper Links Golf Series. Have you been watching that? Apparently they have teams now, professionals. They play into a simulator, and they've got sand traps, and they've got greens, and um, and it's a whole series, and it's going to end up at a playoff and stuff. Have you had a chance to watch it? I haven't seen it yet. Have you? Any of you guys seen that yet?
It's unreal. It's almost mirrors, NHL hockey season. It's an easy way for Canadians, I think, to relate to it. And you're matched up to another team, right? You're winning game head-to-head points, and then they have running standings, playoffs. They've done a great job. Tiger and Rory involved, and there's a good buzz around it. I think it's turned out it's been a little more exciting even than we thought. Kevin Kistner sculled a bunker shot. If that didn't hit the pin, that almost was going into the stands. So more golf, but watch out, wear your helmet. It's a good time, good to tune into in the off season for sure.
We've
Yeah.
had we've had a few members ask us where our sand traps are.
Yeah.
Well, maybe maybe next year. No sand traps
At
up
a time. Hey, I noticed a big email this week. Have a new head chef. Cam, can you talk about our new chef?
Yes, no, thank you, John. We're so thrilled. Phenomenal hiring process. It was a tough decision. That was we were very confident with in the end, and so thrilled to welcome Matthew. He'll be starting on Monday, February 3rd. I mean, tremendous experience. Most recently, executive chef in the East End at Rockland. So he has some great golf knowledge, recent golf club experience, and I mean the list of restaurants that he's been involved with in various positions. Some, he's been working a little bit in front of house, right? He's been doing a lot of sous chef positions, executive chef in various restaurants. There's going to be a great chance, a great opportunity for him to support the member events, a la carte, our outside private events. I mean, the restaurants, you look at Al's Steakhouse, the Courtyard when it was open. So he's got a great track record and really nice gentleman, very friendly, great, very personable. And he made a point to say, oh, I can't wait to speak to the members. Please encourage them to stop in. He's going to be out on the floor, table to table, meeting everyone. And we can't wait to get started.
Cam, two words for the new chef. Chili nachos, okay? Chili nachos. That's all this guy wants, chili nachos.
Well, we'll put that on our
The
onboarding.
best of luck, and I know all the members will give him a good Carleton welcome. That would be wonderful. I hope that was part of the interview, though, too. Like, how good are your chili nachos? In fact, I would have made him cook some for.
We'll put it in the onboarding package.
Clinics. How are the clinics going, Tyler?
Clinics, they're going great, John. We just finished our third week of clinics. So we have men's clinics, women's clinics, and we have junior clinics. So every Tuesday night at 6 p.m. we have our men's clinics. Friday nights at 6 we have our ladies clinics, and then Saturdays at 11 a.m. we have our junior clinics. So they're going really well. Fergus and Nolan are running those clinics. They're doing a great job. Feedback's been great with the men's and women's clinics. They're also receiving a nice alcoholic beverage, which really seems to go well with the clinics. So I think that's definitely going to continue on with our next clinic series. So we are planning on doing a secondary series a little closer to the start of the season as well. So anyone who wasn't able to attend this series will be able to sign up for the next one. But they're going great. The tips and sips.
I tell you, that's a great way to learn. Uh, Learning indoor on those simulators is a great way to learn. You learn by feel, and what a big difference that makes. Women have been kind of quiet. Normally, we have something going on, but I understand there's something coming down from the Women's Social Committee. Cam, what's going on there?
Yeah, correct. So, the women's experience and the social aspect in the off season is absolutely going to continue. We have some winter and spring get-togethers. There might even be a fashion show down the road. So,
Hi.
stay tuned. The committee's done a wonderful job preparing. And then management, we're going to put together, firming up all the dates and requirements, and that communication with a few events for the women will go out over the coming days by this weekend, upcoming weekend for sure.
Okay, that's great news. Good news. And so members will be getting something on that. As always, I know it's a little kind of a dull point for this topic because you're kind of getting ready for it. But can you give us an update of where our capital projects?
For sure. So just a exciting reminder, our windows, primarily in the dining room, will be replaced. A few of the other windows on the same level towards the golf shop to match up. A couple there included, as well as a few of our slightly troublesome doors right now, exterior doors. So two of those are getting replaced in March. And then we received a few quotes. We're in the process of solidifying some of the plumbing work that is needs to get replaced in the basement as per the annual meeting. We've got some quotes there, and we'll be looking at likely a March installation, low impact. We'll try and do it on a Monday. So that's well in the works as well on the capital side.
Good, good. Well, we'll keep an eye on that, and we'll keep talking about it next in our February meeting. Tyler, PGA show is on right now. All the new equipment's being launched. Um, you got anything that you can give us on sneak peek on new equipment? Just any rumors you're hearing?
John,
That's going to get me another 25 yards. Hey.
John, you're right. You're right. Listen, right now, a lot of my colleagues, fellow industry professionals, are down at the Orlando show. It is taking place this week. So it's great because I'm seeing all the posts and all the tweets going on from down there. All I can say is this year is going to be elite with the equipment coming out, and that's a little shout out to the new Callaway marketing brands right now. So that being said, we've been in touch with all our sales reps. We have locked down our demo dates for the winter time. So we have TaylorMade, Callaway, Titleist, and Cobra all set up. I can tell you the dates right now. We have Callaway coming on February 17th. We have TaylorMade on February 10th. We have Cobra on March 10th, and we have Titleist on March 17th. So we are going to be doing those fitting days on those days. All our demo equipment is starting to come in as well. So if you can't make a demo day or a fitting day, come see us. We can do a one-on-one private session. But the new lineup is really, really exciting. Like I said, it's going to be an elite year for the new product.
I didn't hear Ping in there. Are they a little lagging behind us here, or what's going on with them?
Ping will be here. We're still finalizing the dates, so they're still TBD. Ping will likely see them towards the end of March, maybe early April. But yeah, they're definitely going to be in the lineup. We just haven't confirmed a date with them. They got some new products in their lineup as well.
Oh my God, I tell you, those Ping, I bought two Ping, 3-wood and a 7-wood last year, and they are amazing, amazing clubs.
You hit those so well. I mean, absolutely, they're great
Well,
stuff.
even down here, it's and where everything is so tight, like you just miss that ball a little bit, and it's not going anywhere. And I've been able to get my club on it most of the time. Anyway, couple of bad shots. A member brought this forward when we were doing the member survey. There was supposed to be a draw, an incentive, and we haven't heard anything from that. Cam, can you give us an update as to where we are with that?
Yes, definitely. So committee and management work together, and special shout out, thank you to Ron Damiani for his recent annual work on comprising all of the raw data in presentation format. And we've got almost too much information right now, but we'll fine tune that, summarize that for presentation. It will be approved by the board of directors first, and then we will communicate those results. We'll post that for the membership. And when we're at that stage of board approval and communicating the results, then at that time, we're going to draw our 4 lucky winners. Believe it was a $50 gift certificate for each. So we'll communicate those at that time, and that'll be exciting for a few members to win. Really saw the benefit there, and thanks to everyone. Participation in the survey, as a reminder, really increased this year. So we'll look at using some marketing dollars again next year to promote it. So it went very well.
Okay, one question that was asked, if you registered as anonymous, obviously we don't know who you are, so you wouldn't be included in that draw, correct?
That might you would see we yeah, that might be one thing is we'll look at that. We have a good understanding of who's participated. Anonymous just means we don't know what their actual scorings were, but we know who's participating.
Okay, good. So everybody's included. That's good. I understand you're doing a little updating next week with educational certification. Who wants to talk about that? Toronto.
Yeah, we're excited. It's a wonderful, wonderful week of networking and education with the Club Management Association of Canada. We've got a Business Management Institute, very intensive course. It's more hours per week than being back in university. We're there. We love it. We're there from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. for Monday to Friday, and great to see some colleagues. Incredible learning experience with professors that come in from various cities to teach and instruct. Some great breakout sessions, and we're in Toronto at TMU, previously Ryerson University.
Very good. Well, enjoy yourself there. And the only bad thing is you're in Toronto. That's the if I'm sorry for the Torontonians listening. Wow, one more item, and I think this is a big item because it certainly will make a big difference. I understand the golf committee is looking at our scorecard layout and a lot of issues with scoring and rating. Tyler, let's talk about that. That's huge.
It's a big one, John, and this is something that every golf club will go through every couple of years. So first off, we are scheduled. We've talked to Golf Canada to have our golf course re-rated. That takes place. Re-rating takes place every 8 to 10 years, and it's been about 8 years for us. Now we've had some pretty significant changes in the last couple of years, especially adding some new bunkers. With the trees and branches, everything that's come down also in the last couple of years. So it is time for us it is scheduled for a new re-rating. But we are also updating our tees to make sure that we have the right indexes for each of the different holes, depending on what tee deck you're playing from. So just a quick example, playing the green tees versus the whites or the blues. Well, it depends on how you're playing those holes. So we're looking at making sure that the indexes line up properly for people playing those different tees. Also, for the women's perspective, the yellow tees and the black tees. Right now, we have the same shot allocation for both. It really doesn't make sense to have the same shot allocation for both. So this is what we're going through right now. It's certainly an off-season exercise, but the golf committee is so excited because we've already put our first proposal together. It looks great, so we are hoping to roll this out at the start of the season.
Good. Well, that's exciting news and long overdue for sure. Gentlemen, that's a lot for a January meeting. We certainly be able to give the membership something there, and certainly thank you very much on this. I know on your cold January day, our cold Florida day. So everyone, until next time, play well.
Thanks, John. Good seeing you.
Seeing you too.